Secrets of Coins, revealing the rare coins in history, disclosed.
A tiny San Francisco nickel from 1952. A coin people pass over every single day. Yet the right 1952s can explode at auction for more than $12,000. A simple 5-cent piece that can turn into a 5-figure payout. Right finger support our effort. Subscribe, like, and share so that we can bring you more videos like this. The 1952s Jefferson Nickel is one of those coins that hides in plain sight. It looks ordinary on the surface. Small, silver gray, nothing flashy. But collectors know this date can be a monster in high grade. It was struck at the San Francisco Mint in a year when the mint was transitioning, experimenting, and preparing for the last years of the S-Mint Jefferson Nickels. In fact, 1952 is the second to last year that San Francisco produced Jefferson Nickels before shutting down nickel production entirely after 1954. The coin is made from the classic Jefferson composition, 75% copper, 25% nickel, weighing exactly 5 grams. The S mint mark sits on the reverse, to the right of Monticello. More than 20 million were minted, which sounds like a lot, but the number of coins that survived in top-tier condition is unbelievably small. San Francisco often struggled with die wear and strike pressure issues during the early 1950s. Coins came out soft, steps blurred, and details muddied. That's the beginning of the 1952s story. Most circulated 1952s nickels bring 10 to 50 cents. Even nice old examples only reach around $1 or $2. Basic mint state pieces, MS-60 to MS-63, might go from $5 to $15. It seems like a low-value coin until you look at the elite grades. When this coin reaches MS-66 or MS-67, the value rises sharply. But when you add full steps, the rarity becomes extreme. This is one of the toughest dates in the entire Jefferson series to find with clean, complete, fully separated steps. A regular MS-66 might sell for $100. A sharp MS-67 with good luster can sell for $300 or $400. But a 1952s in MS-67 full steps has hit more than $12,000 at auction. Even MS-66 full steps examples regularly break $1,500 to $3,000. Depending on luster, strike, and eye appeal. The reason is simple. Full steps coins for 1952s are only found on a tiny fraction of the coins minted. Most dies were too worn, too rushed, or too over-polished. That's the beauty and the frustration of this date. The coin doesn't need to be rare in mintage. It becomes rare in perfection. Collectors especially look for high brilliance, clean fields, and minimal marks on Jefferson's cheek, one of the highest points where bag marks often land. A stunning 1952s with creamy frost, bright luster, and flawless steps is the dream. And when those conditions come together, that's when collectors bid aggressively and the coin goes from pocket change to thousands. Errors and varieties add another level of excitement for this date. One of the most popular is the repunched mint mark, RPM. Because mint workers manually punched mint marks into dies at the time, slight misalignments happened often. Some 1952s nickels show a shadow of a second S beneath or beside the primary one. Strong RPM examples can bring $25 to $150, and mint state examples can go even higher. Another collectible area is die cracks. These usually show up on the rim, across the steps, or on Jefferson's bust. Small cracks might bring a few dollars, but dramatic cracks, especially ones stretching across Monticello, can sell for $20 to $50. Cuds, where a part of the die breaks away entirely, causing a raised blob of metal, are highly collectible and can reach $75 to $150. Off-center strikes are also valuable. A lightly off-center piece that still shows the date can bring $50 to $150. A more extreme off-center strike, especially one showing a large blank crescent and a clean date, can easily hit $200 or more. All of this sits on top of rich historical context. America in 1952 was transitioning out of World War II and the Korean War era. Industries were booming, technology was evolving, and coinage quality at San Francisco was inconsistent because of worn equipment and constant pressure to produce. This was also the final stretch before San Francisco stopped minting nickels, making the 1952 S one of the last chapters of S-mint Jefferson Nickel history. So how do you actually find a valuable 1952 S today? Search everywhere. Older people kept coins, coffee cans, metal tins, cigar boxes, attic jars, estate collections, and flea market odds and ends. Many people saved nickels from the early 1950s without knowing that strike quality makes all the difference. A coin that looks dull or ordinary could still have razor-sharp steps under the surface. It's always worth checking with a magnifier. If you find a coin that looks exceptional, or even if you're unsure, don't rush to sell it. Major finds need major buyers. The best places to sell rare full steps examples are heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, Great Collections, and Legend. Regular mint state or circulated coins do just fine on eBay or marketplace groups. And that's the beauty of the 1952 S Jefferson Nickel. It proves that value doesn't come only from age or scarcity. It comes from perfection. It comes from how the coin was made, how it was stored, and how it survived. A nickel that once bought a newspaper can now buy a used car when the steps are clean, the strike is sharp, and the grading label reads MS67FS. Right finger support our effort. Subscribe, like, and share so that we can bring you more videos like this.